speaking, I'm saying even certain people that are not living in the lifestyle, they still, okay, cool, let me go like this way. You've got certain men are going to be martyrs for your house shack, right, for your bad shack. You can't say they're doing something bad. That's just written.
I wait for an outside force to start now.
Start now and do what?
Start with oneself. The thing is, when you bring black,
but we're not saying nothing about black.
I understand, but I know the dominant colour of our people is brown.
So when Putin showed the whole of the Israelites, were they not all dark skinned?
Yeah, but those are the
Christ dark skinned, the mother dark skinned.
Look at the pictures properly, the signs that they're holding, the halo around them. We know that's what idolatry. That's not real, man.
But you got to remember
the people back then were of colour. I'm not saying that it wasn't of colour. You know that. The original man was of colour. But what I'm saying is, all the other races, some other people went to sleep, we went to sleep. The transatlantic slave trade wasn't only for there was Sudanese that went there.
Some might have been brought as well, but remember they're scattered around the whole world, so there's people that might got dragged in who was in these countries. You got a man from Ethiopia that was Israelite.
I know to Babylon Timbuktu says that he was in...
But what has it got to do with us not keeping the commands now is what I'm trying to get to.
That's what I'm saying, the commandments, morality is on top. Commandments came from the 40 laws of Muhammad. That's what I'm trying to say.
The 40 laws, that don't make sense because there's 613 commandments here. How can we get 40 laws? How can we get 40 laws as well?
The other commandments came along the way. As you know, when Moses went to Egypt, when Moses was speaking on the wilderness, the Most High said, oh, the horse is not allowed. All of a sudden now, you have to bring a bill of against him because Israel was...
No, Christ explained that. He said Moses only suffered that because of the heart. He said the heart.
What the fringes, everything. I mean, in IYC, Safari, Thunder.
What do you mean? Listen to them, but you've been in it. You've been in all those camps. So what happened then?
What happened then?
What happened with them? Why?
No, it's basically just studying for myself. I used to go to the beach and I used to go and teach the word as well. But it wasn't GCC the longest. Didn't really follow what they were saying because of all the lies. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I do believe that there is a being, but I don't class it as man, male, female, whatever you want to put a title on it. I believe it's a vibration energy. You know what I mean?
Get Exodus.
Yeah.
You know that's good. So how do you hate your wife? How did you get into hate your wife? Oh, Enoch, okay.
Yeah, I used to know Enoch. Yeah, I used to know Peter.
Let me phone him now. This one is going to play. Let me phone him now. Let me phone him now. It's like a children Israel.
Hey man, we have to tell the people. I know Peter. Yeah. I used to stay at his house all the time.
So how many years ago was this then?
Recent, 2 years ago.
Oh, this was recent, so they just started.
As I say, I believe in morality, I believe in all these things, you know, but you see I'm on a different path now, you know what I mean?
How did you get to that? What happened? Seriously, man.
Yeah.
If you ain't got that much time, let me take another one. What happened in a nutshell? If you can explain it.
Yeah, so basically, it's just reading the Bible, understand the history of where the Bible came from the Codex Sinaiticus, which was 300 AD, seeing that it doesn't line up with the Genesis 16:11.
Which I'm back, 611.
The 611. So, I just really been aligning certain things up. Then going back to the, ancient Sumerian.
Dead Sea Scrolls.
I've read the Dead Sea Scrolls. The 40 Laws of Muhammad, which came before.
Ring it now, it's ringing now. Since he's talking about 40 laws and that. You only deal with the KJV, the Bible. Yes, brother, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. What did I say he was? H-O-I. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get his number anyway. Yeah? Okay, I'll shut up. Your Mari had some professional memory. He didn't know those things. Yeah, he said do it. Let me get a number. Yeah, weekly stream classes. Well, so how's you getting that?
I used to start there all the time, like,
Yeah, publish it. The one ring.
He's texting me all day, yeah?
Okay.
I wouldn't spell it right.
Yeah, man. Okay, bring on.
Exodus 15 verse 3. Lord is a man of war. Lord is his name.
So the Lord is a man of war, the Lord is his name. How is
Yeah. I know what you're saying, because you know when it says man of war, is that physical man or
well, the Lord is the spirit of
but man is a physical
but he comes in a masculine form, not gonna come in a feminine
I
form.
know, but is it only masculine?
What, so you're saying he's both?
I'm saying that the divine has no desire. When we're on earth, we have male, female, two different
You have no manners. How we have no manners? What happened? I never touched it last time. What I say to her? I never said that. I never, sister, don't bear false witness. I never said that, sister. I would never say that about a child. Sister, you got the wrong person. Right? We never, why would he say the little way to cut his hair? See the thing you are doing with how he's embarrassed. Bear false witness. I'm going to say it for the little way to cut his hair. For what reason? What commandment is that? Yeah, the little way. Why would we tell him to cut his hair? I think no man. Yeah, it's only if it's like, coming like, and he's acting like a woman and he's becoming the vibration of woman. Because then that means, hold on, Ezekiel had long hair, Samson had long hair, so that would have made sense, it would have lined up. But yeah, even David's son, he used to pull his hair when he got to a certain level. So if you want to do that, you can do that. Yeah, you're allowed to have hair, but you still can't be acting like a woman and being feminine and vibration. But yeah, the Lord's a man of woman.
Yeah, I believe that when you put man on the divine,
Yeah.
you limit the divine.
So, have you gone in the blue letter of the scripture and saw it in the Hebrew?
Well, man is masculine energy. So, but the thing is it only masculine or yeah, is it only masculine when it needs to be, or does it switch feminine? Or some people say the Holy Spirit is feminine.
I've never heard that. You'd have to put in the scriptures.
Yeah.
But, so you see when you was in these camps, or what's the last camp you did? That reason why you're on this path.
No. I've studied all this.
So how was your HY before Jesus?
No, I was watching HY for.
Oh, okay.
So while I was doing this, I was looking at HY.
Oh, okay.
Sabat.
Yeah.
So, and then Safari, you got and you got Safari.
Well, he's no longer with them.
Yeah, so what the thing is now, I've been studying also history on, I want to go back. What are we serving?
Who are we serving?
Why am I putting my divine frequency, projecting my frequency to an outside force? I'm bowing down, praying for deliverance to an outside force that I do not know. So what am I praying to? Who am I praying to? I want to know who am I praying to. So I went to the source, the book, you know what I mean? The scroll of what he put, where he put his words in, where he gave to his scribes, prophets to write down
Ezra,
so on and so forth. So I looked into those, I looked into the history of them, I looked at where the Bible originated from. There was a scroll, as you know, the Essence scroll, the Essence broken down, and there was the Romans found and so on and so forth. But we know before that, there was ancient Sumerian text that was written down in stone 6,000 years before.
what did it say? What is it?
There's some things in that Neophil text that go with the Bible has taken from and put into change it up a little. So you know about the Ananias? You don't know the Ananias?
I heard about it, I never got to see it.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
That's what you're on, is that what you're on?
I'm not on that. I'm on.
No, I saw on one stand.
So you got to email Johnson and that?
No.
So
I
what?
don't.
I'm just trying to get.
I'm just on truth, like facts. I just want to focus on morality, living right. Everything that I know is just an addition.
But
to
that's in the
life.
Bible though, to live, how to live right though. The
That's
basic
what-
instructions before you leave.
That's it. But there's certain things in the Bible that are not, I'll say moral. For example, like if you read when the Israelites used to go to war, for example, the Benjamites, they were homosexual at a certain point.
Not all of them. We actually read that yesterday in the book of Judges.
In the book of Judges.
Only some of them, and they were wiped out.
That's it. But they weren't wiped out. They were taking.
Some of them were wiped out.
Some of them, but they took women from another nation.
To build up the seed
To
line.
build up the seed. But the thing is, it seems like this God of the Bible has a choice when he chooses. Like
Let
for
me
example,
get the book
Moses.
of Isaiah.
That's
After
it.
you go.
Like Moses, for example, divorce wasn't a thing.
So have you
because
got
they
a
kept-
problem with what the Lord does, or how the story played out? What's
I believe that there's- if you're a creator and you've got things that are underneath it,
Actually, don't even finish your speech. You know why? Yeah, because the Lord said, by your words be justified, by your words be condemned. I don't want to say too much and then condemn yourself. Let the word come
I
out.
don't believe that. I believe I condemn my own self. I believe that I'm my own creator, my own reality. You
So
know?
did you wake up yourself this morning?
My body did, yeah.
So who chose for you to be alive this morning?
Myself. I chose.
So you pumped the blood when you were sleeping. And you
my
woke up
body
yourself.
functions as how it should be.
So, say if you have a heart attack, who's gonna make you not have a heart attack?
I can't control heart attacks.
So who controls it?
For my health, I can do the best I can. for
So if
being
you're
right.
about to have a heart attack, who would stop you from having a heart attack? What's the divine name?
Well, I'll call the
No, you're having a heart attack, you can't call no one.
Well, if anyone had a heart attack, you can't call them another outside force to stop that.
No, I'm saying, you having grace and mercy,
Yeah.
the Lord could stop that and you make your body work punctually.
I don't believe that because
So you believe in God then?
I believe in a divine source.
And you pray to that divine source?
I command my reality. So I don't bow down and say, please may I have a safe journey. I say I command them to have a safe journey because
So you're telling the divine nature what to do?
I command the universe to be my what I
So
need.
you're in control of it?
I'm in control.
Alright,
I
let's get
told
you
I
to
chose to go to the shop today.
Alright, that's what you think. We're going to see what the Lord said. Come.
Deuteronomy 29 verse 1. These are the words of the
29.
Deuteronomy 29 verse 29. The secret things belong unto the Lord our God, but those things which are revealed belong unto us.
There's some things that we're not going to know. See, there's certain things that were revealed unto us, the Israelites. Right? What's the next one I wanted? Isaiah 55. You don't say my ways, I know your ways. You can't try to start and search out why this happened and why the Canaanites and why the Israelites took this and the Benjamites and Sodomites. You can't be worried about that. These things happen and they're written for our learning to not go down these ways in this path. Choose righteousness, not wickedness. But yeah, I'd love to talk to you again on Zoom in a quiet space and we definitely go to scriptures.
100%. I'll
Friday,
go when
you're okay on Friday?
Yeah, Friday, anytime, man.
8 p.m.
Whenever there's a plan to discuss, man.
I'll send you the text.
100%, bro.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about it. But
Yes, sir.
let me get that Isaiah 55.
Verse 1.
No, my thoughts on it, of course. I believe it's 17.
I believe if the Most High had put his likeness in you, your thoughts should be, as Christ gets there, you should be doing greater than he is. So,
You got to build up though. You can't expect it to just happen just like that.
if you're a God, your thoughts should be more on a higher level, should be a higher frequency. So whatever the most,
Then who though? Then who?
then those people that are going out partying,
We are.
if you're a higher frequency, so
We can see certain things before they happen. We know certain thoughts before they happen. Humbly speaking.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, compared to them, they're nothing. They're heathens. We're the gods of the earth. Lowercase. Bring on.
no, the uppercase.
No, not uppercase. Lowercase. No, bring on.
Isaiah 55 verse 8.
Even when you go to the scriptures, lowercase. Look up.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts,
So the Lord said, the way he thinks, man don't think like that. Come on.
neither are your ways my ways,
Neither are the ways of the Most High our ways. Come on.
saith the Lord.
Right?
For as the heavens are higher than the earth,
Right.
so are my ways higher than your ways.
Ways are higher than your ways. You can't even imagine how high the ways are. So how do you know how rain suddenly starts to snow. You gotta read the book of Job.
I've read the book of Job.
It's like you don't even know. The Lord asked him, was you there when I did this? Was you there when I did that? Can you command Leviathan? Can you do this? Can you do that? You can't do these things. Can you put fire in your bosom and it don't burn you?
Yeah, there's ways
Can you
that people
command the
do that.
winds?
Okay, if you heard of, you know when Christ, our Lord Christ, when he from 12 years old to the age of 32, where was he? From the age of 12 to 32, what was he doing?
He was administering, teaching the people.
But from the age of 12 to disappeared for a time in the Bible.
So, the scriptures, let me get the book of John. I believe it's last chapter, last verse. If all the things that Christ did were written in the book, the world couldn't even contain that. The book can't even contain that. There's too many things he did.
No, the thing is,
So
when
you
he
can't
went,
question certain things. What was Christ doing at this time? How was he doing at this time? What was he doing at 13 and a half? What was he doing at 17?
He was studying in Egypt. Did you know that there was actually a place where he went to Egypt?
Yes.
And he studied in the
Well,
you know,
they actually,
the walls of Amenti.
he didn't make it.
Yeah, he went to the walls of Amenti. And that's when he learned how to do reincarnation. He learned Reiki healing.
Well, you got to prove all that.
I can prove it. That's what I'm saying. When we sit down and talk,
but what does that have
my
to do with our salvation and Christ coming back anyway?
well, the salvation from who and what?
From our enemy. You're not seeing him get killed in the ship with dying. You know, you're Chris Travis got killed the other day.
Yeah, but what? Who is he? And what is he doing?
Obviously, he's living a certain life that he shouldn't be living. But I'm saying, even certain people that are not living a life now, they're still, okay, cool. Let me go like this way. You've got certain men that are going to be martyrs for Yahweh Shai, right? For your Mashiach. You can't say they're doing something bad. That's the script.
Why wait for an outside force to start now?
Start now and do what?
Start with oneself. The thing is, when you bring black,
But we're not saying nothing about black.
I understand, but I know the dominant colour of our people is brown.
So when people showed the whole of the Israelites, were they not all dark skinned?
Yeah, but those
The Christ dark skinned,
pictures.
the mother dark skinned.
Look at the pictures properly, the signs that they're holding, the halo around them. We know that's what idolatry. That's not real, man.
But you got to remember,
I remember the people back then were of colour. I'm not saying that it wasn't of colour. You know that. The original man was of colour. But what I'm saying is, all the other races, some other people went to sleep, we went to sleep. The transatlantic slave trade wasn't only for people.
they say it was Hispanics and Americans also.
There was Sudanese that went there.
Some might have been
Eritreans.
brought, some might be brought as well. But remember, we're scattered around the whole world, so there's people that might got dragged in who was in these countries. You got a man from Ethiopia that was Israelite.
I know to Babylon Timbuktu says that he was in
But what has that got to do with us not keeping the commandments now is what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to
that's
a
what I'm saying, the
conclusion.
commandments, morality is on top. Commandments came from the 40 laws of Muhammad. That's what I'm trying to say.
The 40 laws, that don't make sense because there's 613 commandments here. How can we get 40 laws? How can we get 40 laws as well?
The other commandments came along the way. As you know, when Moses went to Egypt, when Moses was speaking on the wilderness, the Most High said, oh, the horse is not allowed. All of a sudden now, you have to bring a bill of the horse because Israel was saying,
No, Christ explained that. He said Moses only suffered that because of the hardness of your hearts.
Yeah,
So
but
then
then-
after Christ, you can't be pushing off the woman on her. This is fornication or adultery.
so what about when the woman's on her cycle?
She's unclean.
Do you take her, remove her from the home?
Well, again, we're under grace. So if you can't do that, then you can't. Listen, we're all
That's what
falling
I'm
short
saying.
of the grace, but
I
you can't
understand.
use that to say I'm not going to keep the commandments.
I understand.
You got to worry about what you're doing. Maybe
that's
your
what I'm
brother has got 2 houses and he can do that. Okay, join them up to go to the other house. Not everyone can do that.
I understand, but the thing is, if you're going to, like Passover, you use unblemished lamb.
Yeah, we tried to the best of our ability. So this year, yeah, we had a whole lamb. And
So-
we actually got it and it was unblemished.
If sacrifice is no longer a requirement of the Most High, why do we use lamb?
So lamb is what Christ's body, not
It's Christ's body, but
So
Christ
we-
was that sacrifice.
Yeah, but he still said, eat this in remembrance of me. So every time we come to the Passover, we
So
eat it.
now there's a switch.
How?
No longer blood and rams and goats. It is salvation.
For sacrifice.
For
But
sacrifice.
Passover is a high holiday, it's not a sacrifice.
I understand,
Well,
but
technically it is. Christ died on the cross.
he died, so he was that lamb.
But
he
he
was that
still,
sacrifice.
but he still ate at the Passover, no?
He ate the Passover, he didn't eat lamb on the Passover.
So what did he eat? What did he eat then?
Look at what it said, it sucked.
So it's, what is up?
Look at
Suck
what
means to eat.
Yeah, but it wasn't lamb. He
But
didn't
how do
break.
you know
He
if
didn't
you
break
did
lamb.
flesh?
He
How do
dipped. Remember it said they dipped.
Well, oh yeah, Judas and
It wasn't lamb.
But how do you know? It doesn't say it. But how do you know?
Because
But it doesn't say if he ate lamb or not. It doesn't say if he ate lamb or not. It says it's not. But part of the Passover is the lamb and the wine. Because he said, I'm not going to drink it to the kingdom. So he had the bread and he had the wine. You're trying to tell me he didn't have the lamb?
so if they ever did have lamb, it's unblemished.
Well, you can get unblemished. How do you know? Look, we got unblemished lamb to the best of our ability. You can't get it, you have to get lamb chops. We're under
This
grace.
is what I believe you don't have the lamb, and you have. If I'm going to serve something, this is what my problem was. If I'm going to serve something, I'm going to do it 100%.
So why wasn't you doing 100%?
I was doing 100% of what
So
I
then
could.
why are you not
And the
still-
reason why I left it is because I saw a whole lot of hypocrisy. I saw that the Bible had a whole load of mishaps in it, transliterations and translations that were wrong. Have you read the Codex Sinaiticus? 300 years after the Democrat.
Brother, you can't go too deep because you're going to turn yourself crazy.
I'm not trying to crazy.
No, I'm saying you
all
will.
the knowledge I have isn't to prove anyone wrong. It's literally just to explain why I did what I did. You know what I mean? I believe solely that knowledge is in the distance, like as Solomon said. After all of these, the conclusion is to serve the Most High and keep the commandments. Everything else is negative.
So
All I
what
believe.
commandments? Not quite everything keeping it. Because I'm going to hold you to what he said. Serve the Most High and keep the commandments.
No, that's what the Bible said. I don't serve no Most
But
High.
you quoted Solomon. So what commandments will you keep?
What commandment? I keep morality. I do unto others that I would like to.
Yes, brother. You got to love your own women, brother, you know, and separate.
That's right.
So, brother, even that interracial marriage is sin.
I don't believe in interracial marriage myself.
We're praising the Most High. So we want to call it. We're going to leave it on that note. We're definitely going to speak. But let me get that last scripture about Christ. If everything was written, it was John. Remember, I quoted John. Maybe get one more scripture after that. So do you eat pork and crab and shrimp lobster?
I don't do none of those things. I don't do it because of the dietary law. I do it because of their diet. I do it because the pork is unclean, it eats anything. The shrimp, the crab, they eat it from before. What's the season? Dark state, water when they eat. All sorts of rubbish in swamps. I don't eat none of that stuff.
John 21 verse 5. And there are also many other things which Jesus did,
Any other things that Yahushua did? Come on.
to which, if they should be written,
If they were written down, the which, come on.
everyone, I suppose that even the world itself could not contain a book that should be written. Amen.
The whole world could not even contain the books that it should be written. So be it. Amen. Amen. It's been so be it. And that's it.
As I said, when we talk, I've been some books that actually tell you what Christ did when he actually left Egypt, when he left Jerusalem. He also traveled to India, into the mountains of Tibet. But again, there's even records of people recording that Israelite land.
But even with that, though, it still doesn't take away why he left the camps. Like you said, there was hypocrisy and
There's a whole-
stuff. But even if there was hypocrisy, that shouldn't stop you doing what you're
It
doing.
doesn't stop you. They just made him on the expand and grow and understand that there's more to life than being on a low frequency and following the book.
I wouldn't say it's enough frequency.
It's a low frequency because ever since I've left, I've developed so much more. I've loved so much more. I've become so much more peaceful. I've become so much more caring towards one another. It's not the Bible teaches that, but where did it come from? Where did the Bible pick those things up? Who are the people? Abraham was fixed in character.
So he wasn't real. Abraham wasn't real. Isaac was Isaac real? Was Jacob real?
We try and look at Jacob, Abraham, Isaac,
None of them were real.
they're fixed in character.
So how do you get the talk out to Israel?
So far, this is against the God. I don't really know this for that. But the people
Hold on. If they were Israelites, they don't come back from Jacob, Isaac, and Abraham. Where did they come from then? If they were Israelites?
we're talking about it.
Yeah, we'll talk. Let me get one
a
more.
deep one,
Let me
yeah.
get Ecclesiastes
It's a deep
12 and
one.
12. Because there's too much reading.
It's a deep one.
If they are Israelites, and there is no Abraham, there's no Isaac, and there's no Jacob, where did they come from then?
We're talking about it.
Right, the last one.
Because even if there was, the God that they were serving was who? And do you believe in the bosom of Abraham? The bosom of Abraham.
But when the man went,
Yeah, the book where the
and the
king
man
and
said,
Lazarus.
and he said,
He
"Can
went
I
down.
go over?"
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
believe in
parable.
it. Is that's a powerful book. As I said,
You say influence like illegal behavior. You say it's
Even then, the wicked can't pass over to the righteous. If you get what they're saying, they
even
can't.
the whole death thing, we have to talk about that as well, because where was it before he was born?
In heaven,
heaven.
he come back in
You
the
have
third
it-
and the fourth
Do you
generation.
have any revelation of
It
when-
says that in the book of, I believe it's first or second Ezra.
Yeah, I believe
You're in a chamber.
you
Your spirit's in a
reincarnate.
chamber. You don't reincarnate, you regenerate. You come back in another vessel.
Generation.
Yeah, you don't come back in the same
So I don't
vessel.
say, like, so if you have any recollection of when he was before,
But you don't remember. If you just remember everything you was before, if your past life, you
Yeah.
might go crazy by the way you died.
even any
Everything.
little small memories,
I mean, you have something called, what's it called
they call it
again?
deja vu.
Deja vu. That's what you have.
Any strong feelings that you like, visions.
Yes, sometimes you might talk to someone like, right, bro, where do I know you from? In your past life, you might have spoken to them, X, Y, Z, but you can't get too deep. You've got to serve God and keep the commandments. Bring that.
Ecclesiastes 12 verse 12. And further by these, my son, be admonished of making many books, there is no end.
Come on.
And much study is a weariness of the flesh.
Yes.
100%, and I believe that.
And you understand, I ain't got to break that down, so you know already.
There's that balance, you know what I mean?
Balance, definitely balance.
I do believe that balance has what it's all things.
Yes.
As even Christ himself, that it's something provision in Islam. Second Surah 2 verse 22. This is where it says that the Most High said that Israelites are chosen. So I know, you see what I'm saying? I know that
There's nothing for you to circle back and come back and be out here or be in Birmingham wearing your fringes on the highways and byways. Like the Lord said, don't wait, don't tarry, because the destruction's going to come soon when you least expect it. Christ has come back as a thief in the night. Do you believe Christ is coming back?
that's another thing, bro.
You don't believe he's coming back?
I don't believe there's a horse and chariots.
But it's not physically like chariots and a horse. It's
No, it's
UFOs.
UFO. I know, but
You don't believe in it?
I know what UFOs are.
The IFOs.
The IFOs identified flying objects. I know what they are. A lot of US military have them and a lot of outside. That's why I'm saying when you look at the Dogo tribe in Africa, in South Africa, they talk about UFOs coming down. In their cuneiform text that was 3,000 years old. And they said that they told them that there's the Earth solar system, the sun, the colour of the planets. How do you think they know this stuff? The pyramid, the Giza, the technology that built it. It wasn't mankind.
The Israelites were building in
I can get it.
Israel. And the Maccabees actually built pyramids and altars. When you read the first and second Maccabees, you subscribe to the Maccabees. Like a Pokemon. Okay.
Second
We'll
Maccabees.
definitely do them. I've got your number in it.
I know. I used to speak I've been on
So with that, we're going to close out at that one, man. But we can't close out until we get the scripture first. Let me get Sirach 5 or 7. It's only right. Sirach 5 or 7. Big one. Sister, come back to God, sister. Hold your head up. Some of the elder women that were the worst women. The elder men as well. What day it's been? What a day! All praise to the Most High. God bless you. Strength and honor.
Sirach 5 verse 7. Sirach 5 verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord,
So the Lord said, don't wait to turn to Him. Come on.
and put not off from day to day.
And don't put off from day to day.
For suddenly,
For what?
for suddenly,
Say that again.
for suddenly
The Lord says, suddenly,
shall the wrath of the Lord come forth,
right?
and in that security
Right?
thou shalt be destroyed.
And when you least suspect, we're going to be destroyed, man. Because Christ is coming back like a thief in the night, man. Except you repent and come back to God, you're looking at that one perish. Right, so with that, I say, Kwame Ashrada, Kwame Ashrada, Kwame Ashrada. All praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shai, Kwame Ashrada, to the bright Israel. That's a Shalom.
Wow.